This podcast may contain spoilers from across the entire Xena series, so please proceed with caution, because honestly, who knows what the hell's going to come out of my mouth. On that, I probably will say the occasional naughty word, but if you're cool with that, let's battle on. Hello and welcome back to Xena Warrior Commentary. It's Phil, Possible Prince X, Posh, whatever you want to call me, your hosts here to sit and join together and watch another episode of the fabulous Xena Warrior Princess. Now, this week we are already hitting up our first clip show, which this is going to be interesting because it's quite early, so I'm curious as to which clips they're going to pick. I do kind of remember, and I know they don't solely use Xena clips, there's some other bits and pieces, but you know, let's refresh and remind myself. We'll do it all together, so please make sure, if you don't know what's going on, that you go and listen to the trailer, because that explains it all. And if you're ready, make sure you got a little snacky snack, a little, wine, or if it's cold where you are, maybe like a warm cocoa, something like that would be nice. And get ready to press play on Xena Season 1, Episode 13. It's such a long title. Athens City Academy of Performing Bards. I always miss one of those words, but that's it. So get ready to press play on that in 3, 2, 1. Oh, we are straight into the action. Okay. Xena is not fussing around. She's like, boom, gotta take out these guys, If memory serves, this is the path not taken, maybe? It's got that kind of vibe. Oh, but we're slowing down. Yeah, poor Gabby's just trying to do a little cabaret performance. Yeah, it was Day, everyone's saying. Yep, that's right, Gabrielle. You're a terrible storyteller. This is why she has to go to the Performing Academy art bard place. Oh no, we're being reminded of Voldemort, Ares, and the horrible villagers. I can't go through this again. No, don't. Look at her doing a nice, good deed. Help an old mate, and all that happens is everyone's like, no, he was my friend. Oh, God, I can't. Because they're fucking stupid, sorry. It's giving me anxiety again. That's right. Don't touch her. Get off my ex now. Oh, even the kid is like super into it. This is creepy. I'm wondering if I'm probably repeating myself from when I actually watched it, but I mean, I prefer this version because it's much shorter, but it's no less infuriating. Absolutely. And not like everyone in the background's like, yeah, we always knew it. Fuck off. Fuck off and die. I'm sorry. Like, I hope that these villagers get caught in a time loop where they're constantly being tortured. I mean, is that too much? Did I take it too far? Probably. Literally no one. I didn't even remember if it was day or night. Okay, we've got another floppy head boyfriend. The competition. It's ancient Greece, Gabrielle. There's only one competition. Creepy dad. Does I know his real name's Dino Gorman. Does he have gold eyeshadow on? Cute. How dare you? Oh my god. Oh, the fucking sexism. I hate it. I hate it already. Oh, if I lived in these times, the amount of people who'd be decapitated by my sword would be insane. Seems like it'd be fun. Little road trip. The weird thing about some of the Xena Light episodes is the reasons that Xena goes away is so out of her like usual character. Hang on, get ready. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like often Xena doesn't take on, paid work, or she doesn't feel like they really need her help. She's like, yeah, I'm not going to waste my time with that. But every time that they need to get rid of Xena, it's like, I'm going to help some king or a farmer somewhere. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. So I'm hoping that the rest of the clips are not as infuriating as the Reckoning clip. But we've got douchebag dad ruining my life already. So not looking forward to more of him. Got to tell you. Xena. Athens City Academy of the performing bards. Lordy. Renee's still not in the credits. Old mate in the background has tattoos. Was that a thing back then? Oh no, the sad romantic music. 5 years to learn how to tell a couple of stories? Jesus. What were there? 10 stories back then? Honestly. 5 years? Absolutely not. Is she? If she's that good, she should probably not need to study. When they get together and kiss. Don't ruin the story, Gabrielle. Jesus. Xena's like, don't leave me, Gabs. Even though you're a shit storyteller, you're good in bed. A sister. A sister's a kiss. Bye, Xena. See you later. Oh, Gabrielle's crying. All right. I'll just go over that quickly. Okay, we've got a classic movie, I guess. Creepy faces. I'm just gonna have a squeeze, whatever. Where's his creepy dad? I want to punch him in the face. Everyone's asleep. That's great. Sylvester Stallone's? I wonder if that's actually who they base him on. Maybe it's a real person, but it seems Sylvestery. So, oh boy, do I have a story about Draco. Settle in. Oh god. Flashing back to the first episode, here we go. Xena's got her pretty crown on again with hair crown. It's the other. I was trying to time it. Boom, boom. Yeah, get it. Part of me doesn't mind how they're weaving the stories in, but part of me is also like, oh, that was a bit shoehorned in. This one in particular is like, Draco, not Draco. I have a story about Drake. Of course I do. Yep. Get him, Xena. I wonder what happens. Oh, remember those villagers? That girl who threw the stone? Never forget. Uh huh. I don't buy that everyone would be like, oh, she's just, they're all storytellers, right? And they're all quite good. And it's like, oh yeah, we're just all gonna go listen to this girl and then walk away without saying anything. Maybe I'm just being a bitch. I remember this lady, iconic. I'm kind of here for Euripides as like slight, I don't know, what would you call it, like cockiness, or I don't know what it's not cockiness. He's a bit softer than that, but you know, he's into himself. Why do you think you're gonna be in there, Gabs? Just like absolutely not. No, I'd remember that name. Crumpled, the most crumpled one. Heaven. I mean, that was pretty clever. Like, that's how I'm gonna get into things from now on. Just like knock things over, smack someone in the head, and be like, "Oh, here's my name." Something's up. The dude in the background certainly knows. Yeah, get him. He's like, turn around, show my face. I'm gonna run now. Jump out this window. It's normal. Oh, for God's sake. Just joking. Lol, 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 lol. Gabriel's already taking on the patriarchy of bards. Yeah, I met Death, and she gives out Death like Oprah's favorite things. You get a death. You get a death. It's really fun. It's so weird. This was like 2 episodes ago. I mean, I'm not mad. It was one of my favorites so far, so iconic. It is crazy to think like they don't really do clip shows anymore because people can just go back on streaming and watch those episodes again. Whereas back in these days, it was like, if you liked an episode, you might not get to see it again. Maybe you'd see it in reruns, but you couldn't just like go, oh, I want to watch that episode and go find it. So clip shows, aside from saving money, if you didn't know, I don't mean to mansplain this to anyone, but if you didn't know, clip shows were often used to save money, so that they didn't have to, pay for sets and actors and all that. And on Xena, it was often used to give Lucy a little bit of a break, but it was also to give the audience, clips of other episodes, of course. And these days, they just don't need to do it. But at least on Xena, like, they were kind of clever with it by weaving it through a story like this, as opposed to just randomly playing clips out of nowhere. Like, remember that time you fell and then it just plays like 10 minutes of people falling? At least the Xena writers were kind of clever about it. And of course, there's Forget Me Not in season 3, which is probably the best use of a clip show ever. And then there's Deja Vu all over again, which is perhaps the worst, in my humble opinion, use of a clip show. Oh no, not Talus. Thank goodness we have another floppy blonde boyfriend in this episode. So she can't miss this floppy blonde too much. I forgot about the church music. Oh, bye, Talus. Oh, handsome face. Oh, Xena, hold me to your bosom. I'm so sad. This is when Xena was like, oh, you're such a sister to me, Gabrielle. He's like, sit the fuck down, little girl. He just says nothing. He's like, I don't have time to acknowledge any of this. I'm very busy faking my death. He's like, I spent months on that. Oh, God. It's very like pageant mum. That's the vibes I'm getting. Okay. What movie's this? Is this a Peanut movie? Is this about Hercules? And then Gabrielle will be like, no, I met the real Hercules. These men are very buff. What is happening? I know, blood and guts. Yeah, good work. He's very New Zealander as well, his accent. How dare you? Some of this I don't mind. Like, it's Gabrielle's episode. Everyone's like, wow, Gabrielle. But it's also like, if you're so good, why are you here? And you're not really here to just tell everyone else how to tell a story. You're here to learn as well, Gabriella. Ooh. Do I love Euripides? I think I might. He's so odd. Areolas. Yes. Xena's like, I actually really love to bathe with pretty blondes. So, uh, Heracles. Peanut. Yeah, smack him. Smack him in the peanut. Yeah. Well, it's one of the stories. I wonder if Gabrielle knew that story. Like, I wonder if she was like, oh shit, I didn't know about that. This was probably the first time I saw clips from the Hercules trilogy, actually. Is that? I think inside Gabrielle there's a yearning to correct everyone and tell them better stories because she thinks are better. Oh, the baby. Yucky, get away from me. Well, yeah. A lot of people in this early half of the season, season one and Hercules episodes, really like to kill babies. Remember the guy from Cradle of Hope? That'll probably come up at some point. Oh, not the gauntlet. Stop hitting Xena. Oh, you're all going to die. She's going to kill you all. Well done, or whatever. They all look dead. For some reason, I'm noticing the ADR more here. I don't know if they've added some. Like, I'm back. Xena, Xena. With their little fun gold outfit. At least they didn't say that it was about Hercules. Don't. No, please leave us. Yes. I'd love to hear anyone else tell a story, actually. It's either her or the slashy gashy guy. I love you, the Euripides. I don't know why. I don't know why he's my favorite of them. And all of the servants who have to work there have to deal with this shit. They're like, we have to hear this all day while we're cleaning everyone's poop. We don't want to have to deal with it when we're trying to sleep, Gabrielle. Of course I couldn't. Because I'm Gabrielle. Sorry, I love Gabrielle, but she's just being quite a lot in this episode. Like I think I want to just see Gabrielle learning as well, rather than just telling everyone what they should be doing. Because as she said, she's not trained, and I get it. You can have talent, of course you can, um, but if you don't need training, why are you here, Gabrielle? And it's going to take you 5 years, even though you already clearly think you know everything. Like, I'm feeling like Monique in Precious, since you know every fucking thing, with a little pad. Uh huh. So the part where Gabrielle's helping Orion, I like that. She's like helping with his dad. Like, that's good. She knows some life stuff. We get it. Well, obviously. We need a spin off about these two, like the teachers. Oh, he's such a smarmy wanker. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm very excited for our spin off. Oh, now I feel bad. Am I being too mean to Gabrielle? I probably am. I think it's probably just that, like, it's kind of being forced down our throats rather than just, like, naturally developing a little bit. Uh, I know we're all supposed to love him, but I love Euripides. Euripides, okay, calm down. I already love you. You don't need to speak for him. Thank you. I've got a story about that. Well. Oh no. Bloody Areolas again. He's getting a lot of screen time, as will his nipples in a second. There it is. She's got a little broom. It's weird to like be seeing these clips so quickly again because it's like I've got nothing new to say. I already said everything I said. And then he'll get stabbed, and then he'll have to not be able to like heal himself or whatever. And then he'll be like, "Tell me that story." Gabriella will be like, "Soulmates," and he'll be like, "Oh no, I forgot because I died, but I didn't really die." And anyway, let's make out. And Gabriella will be like, "Oh god, actually I'm gay, so let's stop kissing." And Xena will have to kiss bloody Hercules, and we don't want that. I've got PTSD about all of this. Peanut related PTSD. He's delirious. I love it. He's like, "Shut up, Gabrielle. I'm not going to remember this." Xena. Goodbye, my friend. You said you're negativity here. I don't know why Cartman just showed up to sing that, but there you go. Where are the poor servants during all of this? Or is she in one of their rooms? Like, what are you guys up to? Are they going to sing? Like, they look like a boy band. They're going to start singing. I love Euripides so much. He's making me feel better. I think I relate to him, probably because I'm always adding extra words into sentences that don't need to be there. Oh my god, this sleazy, creepy dad. Oh, mate. But remember, she told all their stories that we all loved, and she kept telling us how good she is and not us. I need to find out if Euripides is in anything else, so I can follow his entire career and love him. Oh god. We're gonna have another story. Which one? Babies in the stream. That is what we are. It's our baby. Alright, see, I told you the King episode would be brought in, and how the whole thing was like, the guy wants to kill the baby because everyone wants to kill babies in the Xenoverse. The child was courageous in the face of danger, was it? Just laid there comfortably. And then it went for a little ride in the sky. And then it was caught. It was so brave. Bye. I love the whole story. It's like, so there was a baby, we found it, and then it got thrown in the air. And anyway, in the end, it was fine. And everyone's like, well, that's the best story I've ever heard. Tippy left that side alone. I'm lost of singing to it. There's so many references. Snap. I guess I'm back. Oh, he's so mad. I do like that Orion's wearing a pretty dress. Ugh. What's the lady from Dance Mums? Abby Lee something? This is Abby Lee's role. Oh, God. Don't touch my forehead. That's it. See, this is good. We want Gabs to stick up for people. Oh, smack him. If Yeah, see, this feels more natural. That Gabrielle's like, annoyed, conflict, but she's not stepping in and going, this reminds me of a story that I will tell better than anyone else. Or is this Hercules? Is this Peanut? I don't know. One of them's Peanut, but not the Peanut that we know and hate. Do you know what's really scary? This creature is still more believable than anything that happened in Prometheus. The egg creatures and the bird. Lucy recently was talking about her documentary and saying something about, taking chances and feeling like she's like flying on a bird. I don't know why she said that, but something about flying on a bird. And I was like, are you having flashbacks to Prometheus, Xena? Or Lucy? Thanks, babe. I feel like he's got a lot of makeup on. Or a fake tan, maybe. That's what he's doing when everyone else is telling stories. He's like, I'm just going to go to the spa. Have a little spa day before I go and abuse my son a bit more. He's got an extra dress on top of his dress. Yes. No, he doesn't. Yeah, like I like this stuff. Like this feels like the Gabrielle we know and love. She's not being smarmy. She's just like fighting for what's right. We love that. See, Gabs. This is the Gabs that I need in my life. Not trying to one up anyone, not trying to tell everyone what to do, but genuinely trying to help them. Lovers. Sisters who kiss. You're not lying. I'm here. Hold me, Xena. You call that a jump? I feel like we had more stories about Argo. Like, I wish we had more stories about Argo. Oh, my boyfriend. Was he my first boyfriend? I think he was my first boyfriend. With the nice eyes. See, this feels a little longer ago, so I can sort of enjoy it a bit more. Xena, Xena. And of course, he was in Spartacus. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah, we win. Right, row. And out we go. Let's remember when Xena was wise. Her first wisdom. And then I put a rock in there. And it ripples and churns. Yeah, it does. The ripple and churn is what I became. Will it, Gabrielle? Forever. Oh, thanks for the wisdom, Exner. She's like, I'm going to finish with Xena's amazing wisdom and everyone will love it. And I agree. I love that Euripides, who's like obviously Euripides, is like I loved that episode of Xena, the one with the chariots and the other one with the wisdom. My favorite story ever told. Oh, I'm hoping it goes into Sister Act. Joyful, joyful Lord. Spotty. Spotty potty. Get it, Kirk. Climb that wall. Damn. I was not across this level of athleticism. No. Where's Lucretia? She's falling off the hill in the background. Sparta, Sparta. It's like, oh no, it's me. Should I say? I don't know. I think I will. Yes, iconic. It's so iconic. I am the Black Wolf. Remember that only a couple episodes ago? This is more iconic. Sorry. Sorry to the Black Wolf crew, but this is better. That's why they put it in. They were like, let's show them an actual good version of that. Hooray. Thanks, babe. I can die now. He looks pretty well considering he's just been crucified. Awesome. Love that for me. No, leave him be. He's amazing. A swooshy swooshy. Floppy head boy kisses are always delightful. Uh-huh. Buy Homer's dress. I think I like Homer's dress better than Gabrielle's dress, gotta say. I bet you are. Ugh, I don't like that he is just suddenly redeemed. Because he was such a jerk. I feel like he needs to get punished. Just a bit, you know? Like, just get Xena in to kick a little butt and then he can redeem himself. Hello, Xena. Miss you. Hey. Oh, I did. Yay. Oh no, a bunch of extras. Bunch of stunt guys coming to kill us. Is it, Gabrielle? Because I feel like you don't tell that story. We never get to find out what happened. Because you didn't put it in your scrolls. So when they discovered the Xena scrolls, this story wasn't in there. It's the lost Xena scroll. This is the real lost Xena scroll of what happened after these end credits. That's what I'm telling you. All right, I need to get some scores happening. I feel bad because I was a little bit harping on about Gabrielle in the first half of this episode. I think it was just like not sitting right with me. It felt a little out of character. Some of the hang on, we've got to read the thing. Oh, that's cute. They instead of a funny caption, they say thank you to all the people that were in the clips that weren't Xena related. So that's cute. Yeah, I felt like the first half of the episode when Gabrielle was telling stories, like I understand they've got to sort of, shoehorn them in a little bit. I think it was just that some of the way that they were writing the stories in and Gabrielle's reaction to other people's stories felt out of character. We know that Gabrielle loves to tell a story. She gets excited and even has little moments of, she can outsmart people. But she's usually not sort of impressing her opinion so much. And it was odd to me that she came here to learn, and usually Gabrielle, I feel like in future episodes when she goes places to sort of soak in the information, she does it, she enjoys it, she takes it in, and maybe throws an opinion in here and there, sure, but it felt like she was really laying it on thick, and it kind of put me offside a little bit. But as it went on, we got to see the more genuine moments, and that's what we want. So maybe it was just a little bit of clunky writing, and Renee had to try to make the most of it to get the clips happening. It happens in clip shows. Thankfully, of the clip shows I've seen, this is definitely on the better side. But speaking of, I should give it a score. I'm a little torn because it's not my favorite, but there were certainly things to like. In particular, I liked the supporting characters and some of the new moments. So not the clips, obviously, because we'd seen those, but the new moments like her slipping in the scroll and stuff was quite fun. So I think it's a bit better than the Black Wolf in terms of I like the characters more in this than I did in the Black Wolf. And it's definitely better than most clip shows that I've seen. At the same time, it is still a clip show. We didn't really get anything super, super new. So I'm going to go for a 7 for this one. It's definitely respectable, but not all the way up there with my favorites. But I am happy that Gabrielle sort of settled down and got back to the Gabrielle we know and love. And it's okay if you might love her in this episode, and that's okay too. Sometimes it's mood based. Maybe if I watched this on a different day, I'd be like, oh, I love Gabrielle telling everyone what to do. So, it is what it is. MVP, who is the MVP of this episode? I'm going to say like the other bards. It's a bit general, but I think all of them standing up for Gabrielle, that is MVP worthy. And I think we all know who my crush is. I don't know why, but I'm all about Euripides. I don't know how to spell Euripides. I'm going to have to find how to do that. I wasn't even close. There was a Y in my version. But that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for watching along with me. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you right here next week for the next episode of Xena. Battle on!